Freddie.
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer. What is that? Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his belt and put it on. Roll call. A spidget. A spidget. Come on, Wally. What is it? Oh my! Come on, man! You got to get on the bandwagon. When did Atlanta Braves become a sponsor? A sponsor? Yeah. They don't have to be, baby. They're going to the World Series. In order to have this luxury stuff up here, you got to be a sponsor. The Atlanta Braves headed to the World Series, folks. The Atlanta Braves. First time since 1995. It's been 26 years.
26 years.
26 years since the
Cubs
Braves
won about 5 years ago.
Yeah, how long before that? 80?
No. 80? They won a couple times, just couldn't win it.
Oh, it's been 26 years of heartache for Braves fans, and then finally last night they finished off a 3-1 game lead over the Dodgers with a 4-2 win in Game 5. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm so happy for Freddie Freeman, man. They're gonna be playing the Houston Astros, and the Houston's red hot themselves. They eliminated the Boston Red Sox earlier this week, man. But I'm just happy for Freddie Freeman and the Braves, and ready to get the World Series going.
I'm happy you guys. You know, I went over there, just peeked my head over, make sure James is okay.
Big Dodgers fan, James.
Man, James Sparrow, God bless him. He's a huge. Well, you know, they won it last year,
so
he's got all that. But we're going to be covering those Braves and Dodger series, the upcoming World Series later on in the show. Be my man.
That's right. Hey, I had to open up with the Braves, but welcome to the October 24th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. And just like always, we're so glad you tuned in tonight. And man, it was a really good weekend on the Nealsters side. Yesterday, Michelle and I took the boat over to Lake Eufaula, and just the two of us just rode around Lake Eufaula for about an hour and just joy ride, looking at houses. And
didn't get a ticket or anything.
Didn't get any tickets, thank goodness. And just fun, man. The weather was so nice. It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold. It was just perfect. Had a good time. And Michelle said we're practicing retirement.
Practicing retirement?
So practicing retirement, man.
There you go.
And along with a good weekend, Charles Henderson won, Pike Liberal Arts won, Alabama won, Auburn didn't lose, and Troy didn't lose. I mean, and the Braves win the National League pennant. I mean, I got to eat lunch at the old barn today after church. I mean, good gravy, man. That's a pretty darn good weekend right there.
That's super weekend.
Yes, sir, man. What about you, man?
I had a good weekend too, man. Yep. I got to go all the way up to Stillwater, which is the Little V snub of Lake Martin, and there
golf course.
There's our crew, man. That's throw some names out to you. Old Butch Ray.
Butch Ray.
Patrick Edwards.
He married Shannon Golden.
Yep.
Shannon and Marcy Golden. How about those two names?
Heck yeah. David Stroud, Jared Massey, Glenn Helms.
Yep.
David Thrash, and Thrash even says, the only reason I watch the show is see if my son wanted a pizza so I'd have something to eat on Monday nights.
Well, his sons have won some pizzas.
See who has. But anyway, we had a great time, and thank you, Jared Massey, for getting that together. It was so good to, socialize.
A little bit of a reunion.
Yeah, kind of like a reunion. We had just a great time. And
did y'all use any of your golf shots?
Man, I'm going to be honest with you now. Jared Massey.
Oh, here he comes. I'm going to be honest.
I'm
going to be honest.
Okay, Jared Massey, he's a heck of a golf player.
Okay.
Him and Butch Ray. Butch can just plaster. But I had a couple good shots. Actually, Jared had this club. He called it the Rescue. It was
Mr. Chipper.
Well, no, they like my Mr. Chipper, but he had this rescue club, and it was like a 3-wood, and man, I was just
had about a 7-iron shaft in it.
Yeah, and I sunk about a 6-footer, but they had a good time, man. But they asked about you too.
I know all those cats.
But we had a good time.
Patrick Edwards.
Patrick smashed it too.
He was my neighbor growing up.
Oh yeah, I joke with Patrick. I said, I remember you going to refrigerator and drinking milk out of it. He's the only person I've ever seen just drink milk out of a daggum.
Out of the gallon.
Out of a gallon.
Yeah.
But he's doing well, man. His daughter just won an award. I think you saw it on Facebook. In engineering, smart people. All my friends are smart except me, man.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, man.
They all went to Charleston just like you?
Nah, something. I just didn't pay attention or whatever, but it was just wasn't that smart. But anyway, great weekend, dude.
What about this?
Okay. Oh yeah, this right here. I had to throw. We got trick or treat.
Is that you with the Donny
No,
Osmond?
that's
the Donny
Neal,
Osmond,
folks. That is Neal, the very far right.
Is that you with the Donny Osmond?
No, that's Neal, the Donny Osmond outfit on.
When you dress up
What was that? 1978? Is that y'all?
No.
But no, actually, I was going to try to cover this on show notes. Forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
I still don't know when trick or treating is.
I don't either.
So
I've looked. Look. I guess it's on Halloween night.
Well, it's on a Sunday night.
Nobody's going to come out and say anything. If nobody's going to come out and say anything, it's on Halloween night. You remember you used to go to Super X or TGNY, and you would buy the whole costume and the mask,
everything,
and it all matched, and you couldn't breathe in that thing, and it was just stuck to your face. It had one little elastic band that went around the back.
My head was so fat it always broke.
Split it.
I forgot my mom. I wish my mom still had those old costumes.
That was great, man.
But that was a lot of fun.
That was. Is Pete Golding still the defense coordinator at Alabama today?
If I was Nick Saban, Pete Golding would not be there today.
I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm about ready to join the bandwagon with you, man. And Wally's been calling for Pete Golding's head and defense coordinator. And, man, there were several times yesterday in the game, especially in the first and second quarter, Alabama's defense just pure looked lost. I'm talking about early on, that first, second quarter, and they got their act together and played a lot better in the second half. Even defensively, they got better in the second half. But, boy, what if they'd been playing, I don't know, Oklahoma or Ohio State or, and the defense wasn't ready like that? It wouldn't be like playing Wally, Tennessee, who's just trying to build a program out of nowhere. They're so far in the hole, man. The game could have been trouble. It could have been trouble, I believe. Anyway, I think this may be the last year for Golding, don't you? It's got to be, right?
More than likely. I'm going to tell you now, I watched that game thoroughly. Tennessee is not a bad program. I mean,
they're coming back.
They're coming back, and they got some.
Look, here he is.
Oh, my God. They got some great players, especially that quarterback impressed me.
Yeah.
But all night, they just outran our defensive backs. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I really don't. Historically, Alabama's defensive backs are some of the best in the nation. They're all 5 stars. They make a lot of turnovers, make a lot of sacks. And, man, it's like I texted you last night. They look lost.
Yep.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why
they did.
They cannot. And let me tell you, Pete Golding's probably a great coach. I think he's probably a great coach. Saban would not have hired him if he wasn't. But those kids are not grasping, or they're not paying
He's not
attention.
being able to communicate with them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just.
And you can tell Nick he's diving into the defense. He's more involved on the sideline with the defense than he ever has been in years past.
Yeah, big time.
He's over there with the defense.
And just the bonehead plays. Like I like Bama's quarterback, Young, but man, he cost him 3 flags for delay a game. So I don't know. I guess they teach them that look, son.
They're supposed to be watching the play clock.
They got three flags on delay a game.
Delay a game, man.
Unbelievable, man. But anyway,
can you believe that we're starting the last week of Alabama High School Athletic Association regular season? We're starting the last week of public school ball, football, regular season, man. You talk about a season flying by, and it just seems like we just started.
I know.
I mean, and sadly, the Charles Henderson Trojans and the Pike County Bulldogs and the Zion Chapel Rebels and the Goshen Eagles will all miss the playoffs this year. And the season's coming to an end this Friday. But the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots will make the playoffs in the private school sector. And in my mind, they'll be the favorites to repeat as the Class 3 AISA champions. I believe they can do it.
Yeah, Neal.
And I want to know who is ranking the AISA, and why does this ranking think that Pike Lib is number 3?
I have no idea. Pike Lib looking
They
at
might be. Hold on, I mean to cut you off. They might be ranked number 3, 1A through 3A, but they got them ranked number 3 in 3A. That's not right.
I
Go ahead.
think Pike Liberal Arts looking at their firepower, their coaching staff, they're probably 3, sometimes 4 touchdowns better than any of those other in Class 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
by
talking about
far.
3A. Yeah,
by far.
Carson Eubanks has gotten better every game.
Yeah, and there's no doubt they'll run the table. The only way they will slip up and fall if they make a lot of mistakes during
5 turnovers.
Yeah, 5 turnovers, something.
Bunch of idiotic penalties.
Yeah,
Something, it would have to be nuts.
Nuts for them to lose, but I do like their chances. And again, I look back now at Charles Henderson, and I'm going to give a plug to good old our friends over in Goshen.
Okay.
It's so sad to me that I'm saying Goshen, Neal, has population 1,000.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
I'm just saying they're 1,000.
Okay.
They're in a region where they have to play Montgomery Catholic, which has a population of 250,000.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It just doesn't add up, man. I mean, I'm harping again to Alabama.
Catholic can recruit.
Yes, I'm harping again that the Alabama Athletic Association has got to come to the table and do what I call the Wally split, where let them play with us, but when it comes playoff times, you have a private school where you get to recruit and do all your stuff you want to do, and then you have a public school where you're going to be playing your Pike counties that are the same.
So it'll be the Alabama High School Athletic Association private school state championship and the Alabama High School Athletic Association public school state championship.
I mean, heck,
I'm not opposed to that. Right?
I'll even donate money to buy the trophies, the blue mats for them.
Yeah.
But it's just so unfair, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, Tuscaloosa Academy's coming over. I mean,
I see them coming, but I mean, you look at all the years like Charles Henderson, and I'm probably preaching to the choir that the people out there watching.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard to compete with UMS Wright and St. Paul. I mean,
it is.
Because they're recruiting all down in Mobile, but we can't. And if Coach Hambright gave a ham sandwich to some kid in Dothan, they would chastise Charles Henderson and put us on probation
For cheating. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's gotten to.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you on that.
I'm off my
Might be bad. Yeah, you can get off now.
Okay.
you can good, man. You
But
good.
hey, later on in the show, we're going to talk about some of these games, and you'll see some scores, and you'll say, you know what, Wally and Neal's right about that. Good gracious.
Yep.
But,
Hey, LSU announced about a week and a half ago that Ed Origin
I like the way you talk.
Origin will not be the coach after the last game of the season. I'm just not sure how I feel about LSU naming him as the lame duck coach. You know what? I mean, do they think they being nice to him by letting him finish the season and telling him he's done after the season? Are they rubbing him on the back because he won them a national championship 2-3 years ago? I mean, isn't this kind of weird that they're going to tell their coach, you're fired, but we'll let you coach the rest of the year? I mean, are they patting him on the back because he won a national championship? I mean, this is in the middle of the season. I mean, usually when a coach gets fired, they do it on an off week. They do it on an off week, so whoever the interim is has 2 weeks to prepare the team. And I just think this is weird, man. Don't you think that's weird?
Or leave you on a tarmac.
Or
they did.
Lane Kiffin, USC.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this, and something
I don't know. Maybe it's the right thing to do since he won a national championship.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Neal. I think Coach Orgeron just couldn't handle success. I mean, he wins. Now I know he had a tough life and had a divorce, but you can't take selfies of half-naked women in a bathtub or a jacuzzi tub and put it out on social media. I mean, that's going to be
I ain't questioning that.
Yeah.
I'm questioning why make him lamed up? Why?
Yeah.
What was the purpose of saying, okay, you're fired? But you going to coach these last 4 or 5 games.
He played there.
Yeah.
He played at LSU and coach. You know, I'm thinking they kind of did the same thing with Mike Shula. about halfway in the season, they were going
They
to
said
can
you're
him
gonna-
anyway.
But they just didn't go public with it.
They just didn't go public with it, but they
Yeah.
waited after Auburn
Yeah.
killed him,
Yeah.
and they released him. So I'm thinking it's probably that. Hey, at least stay
Yeah.
on to the season. But
I think LSU's going to hire Billy Napier. I think that's a slam dunk. He's at La La. He's at the there he is. He's at the Raging Cajuns, and 100 miles up the road. He's doing great things at Louisiana. I just think that's a done deal, man.
I wonder if they're going to go for a bigger name.
Well, I mean, they could. Yeah, man, they could. And also, man, I have seen the light, Wally.
What's that? What like
The Dunkin' Donuts sign
Dunkin' Donuts.
is in the ground. Of course, they're little plastic signs, but it says Dunkin' Donuts. It's in the ground. It's the old ice cream place. Old ice cream place next to Trojan Mexican. The Dunkin' Donuts sign is in the ground, brother. I can't wait. I love some Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, so it's where now? Where's it going to be located?
Right next to Ruby Tuesdays.
Right next to Ruby Tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
I love some Dunkin' Donuts now. Have you tried the Fuse coffee? Man, it's really good.
I have
man.
heard just
Yeah.
rave reviews
Yeah.
of that coffee. I know
Yep.
you have.
Yeah, there they are right there. See?
Since you're a coffee lover,
Yep.
man. But I tell you what, though, man, if Dunkin' Donuts has their sign up, I know my wife's going to want to know the Starbucks have their sign up.
It's the craziest thing, man. Craziest thing. I've been hearing for 8 months that Troy's getting a Starbucks.
I don't think they're coming.
Nothing. Not one promotional sign, not one website, not a Facebook post, nothing that says Starbucks on it. And it was in the newspaper. Troy's getting a Starbucks.
They need to contact one of our sponsors, Sign Gypsies, right there, and tell them to go put up a big
That's right.
Starbucks
That's right.
thing,
That's
man.
right.
But anyway, it's time now. We got to talk about Christmas parade, Neal.
What are we going to be?
Well, we were going to do. Listen to this, audience. We were going to do Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
and then I get a thing by email saying that it's got to be something to do with angels and the fire department, police, EMT, folks like that.
So we just can't do Charlie Brown.
I just don't think it's almost going to be impossible. I mean, you got any suggestions?
Oh, if y'all do, let us know.
The only thing I got was an email by the supervisor, mass supervisor.
Uh-oh.
Mass supervisor.
He knows about this parade?
He knows about the parade, and he says, I don't care what y'all dress up as, he's going to fire folks all in the parade.
Man, oh
So
man. Look
that's
at
all
this,
I got.
man.
But I tell you what, man, y'all stay tuned. We got a great show planned tonight. Neal, tell them who our commercial sponsors are, brother.
It is Firehouse Subs, Mr. Mattress, Alabama Restoration, Preston Steakhouse, All-Star Collision, Crease Agency, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business, Smith Manufacturing, Mobile Homes, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Southern Grill and Patio, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Glow Boutique, Troy Eye Care, Hooks Barbecue, Pig Cafe, and the Old Barn in Goshen. We'll be right back. We're up against our first break.
Dadgummit, man.
What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing?
Oh, Neal, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What I
chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at
Should've called-
334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, have you seen Mr. Wally?
Is this him over here? He's been sleeping here every night for the past week.
Oh my God. Wally! Wally! Wake up, man! Wally! What are you doing asleep at Mr. Mattress?
Oh, man, these beds are so comfortable with Mr. Mattress.
My gosh, Wally, you can't be sleeping up here. Y'all even know how you got in here?
No idea.
They got Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, Nectar, Troy, Enterprise, Montgomery. Come see the dream team and Mr. Mattress. Wally, we got a show to do. Come on, get up, man. Get up.
Man.
Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
How you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson's got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it.
Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs. Wally, what in the world are you doing up under this mobile home and the hitch of the truck?
Neal, I just bought a brand new mobile home from Smith Manufacturing, baby.
Well, if you bought it from Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, they set it up for free for you. They deliver it, set it up. They even hook up the AC and include the dirt work. 566-3883. You serious, Clark? I'm serious, Clark. Double wides, single wides, sheetrock housing. Come see them at Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes. Come on, man. Get up from there. Come on.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man? Get the corn, dude. Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on Green Ox where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg
my
muscle?
leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
Ain't got no music.
No,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ain't got no music. You gonna eat your French fries?
We're going to eat your French fries. Unbelievable. That's the first in history, man.
Well, we sitting here talking about other things. Forgot about
You know,
music.
everybody wants to see the show just about the music and who's going to outdo.
We'll do a good one coming out of the next commercial. I promise you. Hey, but we might miss the music, but we cannot miss the Facebook funnies.
Facebook flag. Yeah.
Roll them, David. Well, they've blown a float up inside an airplane. In my defense, the flight attendant said, "Please familiarize yourself with all the safety features aboard the aircraft." Somebody blew that thing. Beginning weights, Q-tips.
There you go.
I love cheeseburger. I love you, punk chow chicken. A cat and a cow. Jordan. What is that, David? I don't get it. Unbelievable. Oh, he just. Please don't ride with me if you're going to grab the dash scream every time I run off the road. It makes me nervous.
About like my wife right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff, man. Oh, man.
Okay, before we get started, do we got to talk about? Oh, you're about to talk about it, the pizza.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we dive into any high school sports, let's give away a pizza tonight on the air.
Free one on the air.
On the air, we're going to give away a pizza, man. Let's have the trivia question, and let's see. I got a good one. Who were the four starting infielders, excluding the catcher, the four starting infielders for the 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series games? World Series games. Who were the four? Now, we're talking third base, shortstop, second base, and first base.
Bob Horner,
No, that's 82.
Dale Murphy. Oh.
Sports Chat with Neal and Wally, you're on the air.
What's going on, fella?
What's up, Bulldog Johnny? What you got on your mind tonight?
Nothing, just happy that Atlanta finally won last night and finally ended that series with the Dodgers. That was tough.
It was. And I just thought we were going to repeat last year where we blew a 3-1 lead, but we pulled it out.
Yeah, our Achilles heel that's been the worst part of the season. The bullpen come through in this series real good.
Matzik just mowed them down, brother. I mean, mowed them down. But
I thought you was calling to see if you could answer the trivia question to get a free pizza.
did you hear it?
What's the trivia question there? No, I didn't hear it.
We want to know
I was watching it on Facebook and my signal cut out on me.
All right. Well, the four infielders for the 1995 Atlanta Braves, for the starting infielders for the World Series. Third base, shortstop, second base, and first base.
For the whole series, or just
No,
for the last game that they won at home?
No, the starting the World Series. We'll say game one. Game one,
Okay.
the third baseman, the shortstop, the second baseman, and the first baseman for the 1995.
Oh, that's easy.
All right.
That's easy. I can figure that out. I can tell you that.
Now we're not going to stay on the phone and let you Google it up. You got 10 seconds.
All right, Chipper was third. Was it third?
All right.
Little shortstop Belliard was the shortstop.
That's right.
Lemke was the second baseman, and my favorite Brave, Fred McGriff, was the
You got it, man. You got it. Man, we
man.
couldn't get one past him, man. Unbelievable. Bulldog Johnny calls in, didn't even hear the question, and off the top of his head, nails it. Bulldog, you win a large one-topping pizza from Marco's here in Troy.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I thought that was a great question.
I used to have the on the VHS tape. You know, when they won the World Series, they come out
Yes.
that VHS tape of them winning the season thing, and that's
Yeah.
how I know about it.
I'm getting a text now. Jeff Blauser. Jeff Blauser started the season as the second
He
baseman.
started, but he was hurt.
But
he was hurt and didn't.
Mark
make the series
Lemke
roster.
played second in the World Series.
I
And
get
you
it.
nailed- you
I
nailed
get
it,
I
man.
get a text from the mass supervisor, and he's all upset with you. He was about to call in.
Mass supervisor knew it too. Golly.
It was Blauser. He was hurt during the World
Yeah,
Series.
he did not get to play in the World
So
Series.
Belliard took his place.
That's it, man. And that's great, Johnny. That was pretty neat
That's
that
impressive.
you knew that on the fly. That is impressive. You get
And the bad thing about it is I was 4 years old when they last won the World Series.
but you've seen it documented so long during your life, you knew it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew a lot of the names. And now, if you'd have told me the outfielders, I probably could have got 2 out of the 3. But
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate you calling, man. I'll get your pizza ready for you.
all right, I was gonna tell y'all. I think Atlanta takes it in 5. What y'all think?
I sure hope you're right, but something in my gut tells me Houston's just too good.
Houston in 4.
I think Houston in 5. Houston in 5. I just think Houston's too good. Atlanta made some incredible trades and got some great players, and they were red hot, got past the Dodgers, but man, Houston's just good. They're just good. They're good. It's going to be a good series, I think, Johnny.
Yeah.
I hope you're right, and I hope I'm wrong.
All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, man. Have
All
a
right,
good one.
Johnny
See you
Bulldog.
later. There it is.
Just
Johnny
out the
Bulldog.
bat.
Around the top of his head. Poof. Fred McGriff, Mark Lemke, Raphael Belliard, and Chipper Jones.
I'd have guessed Bob Horner.
That's 82.
Chambliss.
Chris Chambers.
Chris Chambliss. Raphael Fakal.
For calls in the 2000s.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, man.
Hey, can we go to volleyball now?
Yeah, let's get on some
Let's go to
volleyball, man. Get on some
Enterprise volleyball fell to McGill-Tulin and Fairhope last week. That puts them at a 4 seed in the state tournament this week in the Ham.
Charles Henderson went up to Montgomery and played in the state regionals and was eliminated by Demopolis. So they're out. Season over. Good job, girls.
Yeah, good job.
Yep.
Pilot Ballards volleyball dropped a match to Lee Scott in Glenwood this past week.
Yeah, they had a rough week, dropping their 2 matches. Crenshaw Christian didn't have a bad week, though. They knock off 2 number 1 seeds. Let me say it again. Crenshaw Christian knocks off 2 number 1 seeds to make it to the state playoffs, where they will now be a number 1 seed. Something special right there.
But check this out. Looked like Luverne Tigers won 21 matches this year, but like Charles Henderson was eliminated earlier this week in Montgomery by Washington County.
You know, we were wrapping down volleyball season. I've enjoyed tracking it.
Yeah.
I really have.
Getting bigger and bigger, man.
You know, it is. And the girls are starting to get better and better at it. And
All right.
moving on into some high school football.
Yes,
Wally.
sir. Charles Henderson hosted Headland for homecoming this week. The bonfire and parade did not distract the boys. A lot of houses rolled, mine included. They came out and jumped on the rounds pretty quick. The Trojans scored early and often and won 42-21. Parker Adams threw for 216 yards of 8 of 10 passing with 3 touchdowns and also tossing a 5-yard score to Cody Youngblood. Zach Coleman added a 7-yard TD run for Charles Henderson. And Jawan Boyd had a humongous night, accounting for 181 yards in receptions, 172 in kick and punt returns, and 4 touchdowns to lead the Trojans, man. Wow. Boyd had a TD reception of 71 and 34 yards, plus a 73-yard punt return, and a 99-yard interception return for touchdowns. In fact, with those stats right there, Neal,
Yep.
pizza worthy.
I thought
Boyd,
so.
man.
I thought so.
You are the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week. You win a large one topping from our great sponsor, Marco's.
Yeah, John Juan, if you ever deserved it, buddy, it was this week.
You did it, Dave.
Yeah, you know, that 99-yard, I'm going to say it was 100. I thought it was on the goal line. 100-yard pick six and a 73-yard punt return for a touchdown. That was incredible.
Man, we had some defensive players that we were about to give, man.
Yeah.
We defense showed up good for Charles Henson as well.
Yep. Moving down to Dale County, number 6 ranked 2A Ayrton Purple Cats rolled over Cottonwood 59-24. Ayrton scored 7 first half touchdowns. Let me repeat that again. 7 first half touchdowns against Cottonwood. Ian Sin was 6 of 10 passing in the game for 177 yards.
Wow. And
hey, Wally,
we're up against our next break,
That's
so
right.
hold off, and we'll be back to talk about Zion Chapel and New Brockton. Be right back.
Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man?
Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn and Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good. Even salt water they can up.
Water fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Deal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
You heard, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the
yeah.
guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back.
Man, it's some
Wally.
good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square. Shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the States. Also, the best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traylor. You can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Wait, where's your dad?
Let me come outside. The house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Duran. That's men at work. You don't hear many flutes anymore.
Yeah, you don't hear flutes no more,
You don't hear any
man.
flutes anymore. Derek Bell told me today you don't hear any keyboards anymore.
Yeah, you do. I heard keyboards today at church.
I'm talking about in the mainstream music.
In the mainstream music.
Yeah.
I got you. All right.
Hey, tell us how New Brockton did.
New Brockton, they fell to Houston Academy 49-8. Man, New Brockton just came out firing.
They did, man. They
On
were.
all
I mean, they were
cylinders.
beating people they weren't supposed to beat, and all of a sudden just fell off the map.
Man, quarterback Caden Cup threw an 18-yard touchdown to Casey Carr for the lone Gamecock touchdown.
At least they
man.
scored that one.
Yep, that's true.
Geneva County swamped Zion Chapel 55-28. For Geneva County, the Alabama commit Emmanuel Henderson rushed for 223 yards on merely 12 carries with 2 touchdown runs and also returned a punt 97 yards for a score. For Zion Chapel, Mason Stewart passed for 2 touchdowns, one to Brady Cobb and the other one to Braden Grantham. And Zay Adair rushed for a pair of scores as well for their 4 touchdowns.
All right. Going down to Dale County, Strong beat them 21-18 in a close game.
It was a good
for
game.
Dale County. Alex Banks ran for 90 yards and had a 14-yard touchdown run and threw 131 yards on 12 of 22 passing with a 34-yard touchdown pass to Christian Ross. Malik Scott had the other Warrior score on a 2-yard run. Ross had 6 receptions for 105 yards on offense and also had 10 tackles on defense.
He got after it, didn't he?
He did. Cole Weed had 13 tackles and led the Warrior defense.
Yeah. Carroll went down to Andalusia and played, and Andalusia beats Carroll of Ozark 48-24, doubled them up. For Carroll, Keyshawn Cole scored on an 11-yard run and later connected on a 3-yard touchdown pass to Peyton Plott. Lakeith Pearson added an 8-yard touchdown run. Braden Gilbert added a 22-yard field goal and also made both of his extra points. Jordan Killings had 2 interceptions and a 70-yard kickoff return for the Eagles, and Jaquan Cooper had 8 tackles for the Eagles defense.
Man, Catholic of Montgomery, which has a population of 300-something thousand, beats Goshen 56-0. Goshen has a population of 1,000.
Yeah, it's just not a fair match.
Just not even close. But Andrew Galloway had 4 tackles for Goshen, while Demetric Andrews and Cadorvian Bristow had 3. Goshen, just hold your head up, man. It's coming. You got a great coach down there.
They do. They got a great coach.
Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, the number 3 ranked, and I have no idea why, but the number 3 ranked 3A AISA Pike Liberal Arts Patriots beat Glenwood 49-13. Zacchaeus Pennington had 2 touchdown runs of 7 and 12 yards and also a punt return for a touchdown. Cam Baker added a 4-yard touchdown run. Quarterback Cason Eubanks, who we said has gotten better every week. Mm-hmm. He's the Northside Methodist transfer out of Dothan. Eubanks also had a rushing touchdown, and he threw a 48-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Greenwood and a 40-yard touchdown pass to Ian Foster. So the offense at Pike Live is clicking. Why they ranked 3? I can understand if they were ranked 3rd, 1A through 3A, but why are they ranked 3rd and 3A? I don't understand.
They won't be ranked 3rd in December.
No.
I promise you that. And then the game that just beat everybody on Steel Wally's Pizza.
Yep.
Luverne falls to Isabella 32-13. And man, I was hoping Chip was going to text me because they were there.
Well,
but man, that Isabella's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good. Yeah. But Keyshawn Glanton caught a 63-yard touchdown pass from John Garman. Glanton later added a 2-yard touchdown run, and that was all the scoring the Tigers could muster against a stingy Isabella defense.
Yep.
Garmin ended the night with 6 rushes for 42 yards. Keyshawn Glanton also rushed 7 times for 25.
Yep. So,
Neal, let's recap the remaining scores from around the area. I'll start first. Crenshaw Christian 38-33 against Edgewood. Eufaula 28, Lanier 6. Pike Road, which a lot of folks had Pike Road, and beat Greenville 44-0. I thought sure Greenville was going to score on them.
I thought they'd give them a better game.
Slocum 14, Wicksburg 7. Highland Home 21, Thornsby 14.
Yeah, and this one kind of was a shocker to me. I thought Enterprise would really give Auburn a run for their money, but Auburn beats Enterprise 42-28. Rehoboth 42, Northside 8. Rehoboth bounces back from getting crushed by Charles Henderson to win 42-8 over Northside. Providence 41, Daleville 6. Daleville has really had a rough year.
They've had a rough
year. Coach Tucker, first year down there, maybe he can get them going next year. GW Long 41, Abbeville 0. And you're going to talk a little bit about Abbeville in a minute, right?
Yes, we will.
Abbeville's had a little bit of a rough year. And the number 1 ranked 1A Brantley Bulldogs 54, Florella 24.
Wow.
Wally, it's my understanding that we didn't have a pizza winner this week in the Steel Wally's Pizza Contest. Can you tell me what happened?
I'll tell you what happened.
Right, did we have a back-to-back?
Well, we got a break we got to go to, but y'all hang tight. I'm going to tell you what happened. You're looking at the best right
Nobody won a pizza. 2 weeks in a row, y'all couldn't beat Wally?
Y'all can't beat me.
We'll be right back.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy, Alabama. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
You see, Mr. Mike, man, this is Mr. Crease in. Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally,
Wally's
what
hit,
happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That
Good deal. Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that time?
Oh, Neil, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413 Roadmart on 231. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Neil, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort.
I'm about to circumcise this dog,
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with a spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet and Hospital Resort.
Got a bad reputation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Eddie Money is awesome.
Eddie Money.
Eddie Money. You know Eddie Money?
That's adult education, man.
Eddie Money.
That's Hall & Oates, man. They are back together and touring, by the way.
Oh, are they, man?
Yeah.
I'd love to go see them.
Man, let me tell you, today I tried to, I sat on my back deck and enjoyed the cool weather and watched NFL all afternoon on my back porch, on my back deck, and all I heard all day was brrr, brrr, coming down the Elba Highway. Brrr, brrr. It was a Thunder Beach.
Thunder Beach.
I mean, it's been all day the motorcycles been coming through town.
Why didn't you go to Thunder Beach, man?
I don't have a Harley.
Yeah, you do. Got a boat. Got a
I don't
camper.
have a Harley.
Michelle, get this kid a Harley for Christmas.
No, I'm scared of motorcycles. I can ride a motorcycle. I had a motorcycle. I love motorcycles, and I would love to have one, and I would enjoy riding one, but I'm scared of them, man.
I'm still upset you never let me ride your motorcycle. You had a little dirt bike.
Man, I had that Yamaha XT.
I remember that thing. Your
XT
mom,
250.
I think your mom wouldn't let nobody ride it. Was that it?
No, I wouldn't let nobody ride it.
That's stingy. Unbelievable. Okay.
But anyway, the motorcycles been coming through all day, all day.
All right, check this out. The reason nobody
Nobody
wants
wants to steal Wally's pizza, man. Look at
Grossberg. Because I went in again, man. Won it by the
You're
points.
hot, man.
I'm hot as a firecracker.
Now, Coach Chuck Dunn says that you wait until he posts, and then you get
always
his.
says that. That is not.
You go right behind him and copy his and tweak something. Just
No. What happened was I picked Hoover.
Oh.
And Mr. Smarty Pants, Chuck, he always thinks they're good. He picks Thompson.
So you pick one extra.
I pick one extra.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I popped it. But hey, this week, changing it up a little bit, man.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got some good games this week.
Yeah, all right. Give it to us, man.
Well, do we need to talk about
Yeah,
where
let's
everybody
see.
goes first?
Yeah, let's see. We got, this is the upcoming games.
Okay.
The upcoming high school games. Charles Henderson goes to Brantley in what is going to be let's talk about it. What an intriguing game. You have a year in and year out top of the echelon 1A football program in Brantley, Alabama. Mm-hmm. Now, it's year in and year out. Basketball, baseball, and football, Brantley is always there. They are one of the top 1A programs in the state of Alabama, no doubt. And here's Charles Henderson, who by the percentages and by the population is one of the smallest 5A schools in the state. And I'm going to say that they are in the median 5A. Mm-hmm. They're not. They don't lose all their games and they don't win all their games. But I'm talking about year in and year out. I'm not talking about this year and last year. I'm talking about
historically.
Historically. They're a medium winning percentage 5A program. So you got a mediocre 5A playing a top tier 1A. What an intriguing matchup.
It is, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna throw your curveball.
Yeah.
You and I and James went last year to
Andalusia,
Andalusia because we were on COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
And Buddy did Brantley give everything they could
to
Andalusia.
So all that to say, it's going to be intriguing. It's going to be a heck of a matchup.
It's going to be a heck of a matchup.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out where we're going to film it.
I know we got to call our Brantley contacts and try to figure that out.
We got to figure it out.
Anyway,
Okay.
Charles Henderson goes to Brantley. Crenshaw Christian host
Chambers.
is at Chambers or hosting Chambers?
They're going to Chambers.
They're going to Chambers. Enterprise is off. GW Long is at Houston Academy. Carroll of Ozark is at Tallahassee, which Tallahassee had a big win this last week. Ayrton's off. Elba's off. Dale County hosts Strawn, and Daleville is off.
All right, Bullock County hosts Carver out of Birmingham. Zion Chapel is at Pleasant Home. Going to be a good one.
Neither team's won a game.
Yeah. Luverne hosts Georgiana.
Something's got to give in
Yep.
Zion Chapel Pleasant Home.
Exactly. Pike Liberal Arts hosts Monroe Academy. New Brockton is off. Highland Home hosts Lochapoka. Every time I think of Lochapoka, I think of
Playoff game.
Playoff game, and they are halftime meal was the fried fish.
And it was the whole fish.
The whole fish was fried on
yeah.
top of loaf bread.
I'm going to tell you it was good,
And
though.
it was something good.
Yes, sir.
Pike County is at Abbeville, and Geneva is off. So
give us the Pick Wally games. Back-to-back winner. Nobody beat Wally the last 2 weeks. Here are the games.
Okay. I think it's all going to come down to this, the first game and the game that's going to be the total.
Okay.
Zion Chapel at Pleasant Home.
Neither team has won a game. I'm going to pull a Mike Amos right here. Just shoot up in here. Somebody's got to get some relief.
Yeah, exactly. And the total points of that game. Can the offense, which Zion Chapel scored a bunch of points.
28 this last week.
Sure did.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. Then Charles Henderson and Brantley. That's kind of a
intriguing matchup.
matchup.
Charles Henderson's won 2 in a row.
Exactly. Pike County at Abbeville. Abbeville, I think they've only won like one game. I think they beat Zion Chapel.
Yeah.
I think it's the only game they've won.
That's all right.
Pike County still undefeated. I'm going on a limb. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that pick. I think Pike County's going
to get the win.
Get the win. They're going to play
Abbeville got shut out this last Friday.
Yep. They're going to play for Coach Baxter. I'm going Pike County right there. And then Carroll at Tallahassee. Tallahassee had a big win. I think Tallahassee may be thinking of playoff time. And I'm going to be honest with you. And I should ask our friend down in Ozark when we went and talked. Les.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they're going to be back-to-back playing each other.
I don't know about that.
Because Carroll's 4th seed.
And you think Tallahassee's going to be a 1?
Tallahassee is going to be a 1, I'm thinking.
Huh.
Because
Keep talking. Let me look real quick.
They beat Clay Central.
Yeah.
And Clay Central was going to be the number 1 seed.
Uh-huh.
So it could be a back-to-back game. Ask Les about that.
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Pike Road,
Anyway,
Russell here.
Crenshaw Christian at Chambers Academy. That's going to be a good
No,
one.
the Carroll game is whoever Carroll's playing is still open in the bracket. They haven't filled it in yet.
So I wonder if that's
So it can't come down to that because that's a non-region.
But I'm just saying, I'm thinking Tallahassee because they beat Clay Central.
Yeah.
And that's the region they got to play in. All right. Anyway, the last two, Crenshaw Christian at Chambers Academy and a slobber knocker right here. Always is. It's normally the first game, but it ain't this year.
Yeah.
Carver of Montgomery travels down to Greenville.
Always. You know Greenville's
fights
mad.
Everything.
You know Greenville's mad because they got shut out at Pike Road. So
Yep.
So I'm getting texts of people wanting to correct right here.
Okay.
The Pike County players are not going to play for Coach. You said Fred Baxter.
Fred Holland.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad people.
Well, hey, people listening, they want us to get it right, and I like that.
Even the Wally's messing
I
up.
like that. I like that. Hey, we got one more break, and then we're going to try to run through some Alabama football real quick. We'll be right back.
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hooks Barbecue, man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
you
Hooks?
know?
Oh,
Hooks.
I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world? Hooks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-boned me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-boned me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts? Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why do you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's on the same over in the door.
More plastic. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Frozen brundage.
Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. I'm over here. What? The
right
ball
down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Hey, down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We raise rubber on the Georgia asphalt.
Conway Twitty.
Cut it off. That's Bo Cephas, man.
Oh, that's
Alan Jackson. Hey, that's good stuff,
That's
man.
good stuff
That
right
is
there,
good
man.
stuff. Hey, there was some college football yesterday. I know Wally and I spent a lot of time on high schools. That's where we started this show, was on the high school sports. So, hey, we know where our roots are with the show. But the Troy Trojans didn't play this weekend. They were off. But this coming up week, they travel to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to take on Coastal Carolina team that took their first loss of the season against App State yesterday. I mean, Thursday night.
Thursday night,
Thursday night.
yeah.
So worst. I can't stand to go play a really good team that's coming off a loss. Kind of like Mississippi State had to deal with Alabama coming out of that Texas A&M loss.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so it's kind of like, dadgummit, Coastal Carolina is going to be refocused because they lost to App State. Hopefully Troy can go up there and take care of business.
Man, well, speaking of Alabama had a shaky first half.
They did.
But they pulled away from Tennessee 52-24 and covered. Bryce Young was 31 for 43 for 371 yards and 2 touchdowns.
For some reason, Doty liked that covered part.
Covered part, yeah. Brian Robinson rushed it 26 times for 107 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jameson Williams had 12 catches.
The Ohio State transfer.
Yep, for 123 yards. And John Mechie. I can't read this right, man. John Mechie.
It's typing. What do you mean?
There you go. Had 13 catches for 121 yards.
Well,
and
if
2
you didn't have the font on 8.
I know. The Alabama defense gave up 283 yards, which is so unorthodox, through the air, and 3 passing touchdowns. But they only gave up 64 yards.
They were stout on the line, weren't they?
Alabama hosts LSU next weekend, and this time has not been announced. I'm thinking that might be 11 o'clock kick.
Do you?
Or 2:30.
Okay.
I mean,
I got you. Auburn was off this weekend. They're getting ready to host the Lane Kiffin train and Ole Miss Rebels, and they've already announced that game's going to be on ESPN at 6 p.m. The Tigers are coming off a 38-23 road win at Arkansas last weekend, which it was an upset. Arkansas was favored in the game, and now Ole Miss has come out and they're a slight favorite over on the Plains at Auburn. What's your take on that? Auburn handle Ole Miss?
I think Auburn handle Ole Miss. I mean, I just really do. Kiffin just has such a tough time with big games. I mean, and this is a big game because he's thinking that if Alabama slips up one time, they'll be in the driver's seat.
I kind of like your pick too. Vegas says that Ole Miss is a little bit better than Auburn, but Auburn at home, crazy things happen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy things.
And you said
happen.
what time? That's a 6 o'clock kick.
That is an ESPN 6 o'clock kick. All the tailgaters will be heavily consumed with beverages by 6 o'clock.
Yep. Well,
so it'll be a rowdy crowd, and all the fraternities will be heavily consumed by 6 o'clock. So it'll be a ruckus crowd at Jordan Hare by 6 o'clock.
I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction right now that Alabama probably plays LSU at 8 o'clock.
You think so?
I think so. I guarantee that's probably what's going to happen.
Okay.
That 8 o'clock kick.
LSU kind of fell on the wayside this week. Can they get it together for Alabama? I mean, I know Alabama should win by 20-something points easily, maybe even 30. But can LSU bring their A game like they did against Florida?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, but that's interesting that we don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
I'm betting 8. All right. Also, other notes from yesterday, number 7, Penn State goes down, and number 8, Oklahoma State goes down. Oklahoma was losing to Kansas at halftime, but came back to win the game.
Now, that's about 4 games Oklahoma's been behind at halftime, and they've had to come back and win. And their quarterback was Heisman Trophy candidate when the season opened. Now he is benched. Can Oklahoma really do this?
I don't know, Neil. It's going to be tough. Are they pizza worthy? Not pizza worthy. Are they top 4 playoff worthy?
I think they finished 5th. They don't have the style points, Wally. When you're behind the Kansas at halftime, I mean, really, come on, man. Kansas is 1-8, 1-7.
Les Miles still out there?
No, he got canned. I don't even know who's coaching Kansas.
I thought Les Miles.
No, he got in trouble. He got in trouble and did some bad things.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Good gracious.
So I don't know if Oklahoma's even relevant or not.
Well, do we have time for any World Series recap?
A little bit, yeah. Game 1. By the way, the Atlanta Braves are in the World Series. We understand. Our producer David Doty has told us that the first minute or two on Channel 2 didn't come through just right. So Wally and I spent the first couple minutes talking about the Braves being in the World Series, and y'all missed it. But the first game is in Houston, 6 p.m. on Fox. Game 2 is in Houston, 6 p.m. on Fox. Wednesday night, Tuesday night, game 1. Then they travel to Atlanta for game 3, Friday night, 7 p.m. Games 3, 4, and 5 in Atlanta before heading back to Houston if needed. We hope they don't need it, man. Wally, who you got? Need your prediction.
I'm gonna go on a limb, and I know I hate Braves. They let me down all these years, but I'm going with you and Chuck. I'm going for the Braves.
Go Bravos. We'll see you next
Hey,
week.
trick or treating is on Sundays.
31st, trick or treating. That's the text we got. Keep it cool.
See you.